Greetings, Bitbusters, and welcome to a little fun project I decided to do. My first ever Let's Play. Now, I've seen plenty of Let's Plays of Chip's challenge sets, and I've played several custom sets, but this is the first time I'm going to be making my own Let's Play. I had streamed custom sets in the past, but I find that it can be hard for me to stream at a time when other people are available to watch, so I figure if I make Let's Plays instead, then people can just watch them whenever they want, and it won't be so hard to find like Twitch highlights can be. And so I've decided that ever since, well, before CCLP4 came out, I was never that great at following along with custom sets coming out. And that kind of meant I didn't know a lot of the levels that would be available for CCLP4, which was kind of bad because I was on the staff. So I'm thinking I want to pay a little more attention to the custom sets that are coming out, such as Josh's newest set, Josh L7, that released pretty recently, I think a week or two ago, and this one, which actually released mid last year, but I haven't started until now, partly because of being busy with CCLP4 development. Now, I was originally going to Let's Play Josh's set because it was recent, but the very day I was going to start, JB uploaded the first episode of his Let's Play, and I decided I didn't want to compete for people's video watching time on the same set. It just didn't seem to make much sense. So I decided I'd Let's Play this set, Ultimate Chip 6, because I'd seen Tyler, one of the other regular Chip Bitbusters, stream it, and it seemed really interesting. I think he liked the set a lot. Anyway, I figured I might as well give it a try. So let's just have some fun. I'm not sure if I'll keep this up permanently, but I definitely want to. And let us get started with this first level here. Welcome to the 21st century, even though we're a good 18 years in already. So we got, looks like a lot of chips to pick up, 85, and quite a lot of time to do it. 370, which gives us 2 seconds per chip plus another 200. And these wall patterns, or these force floor patterns actually are reminding me of Twister, but I don't think it's the walls of Twister. Twister, one of the earliest levels in CCLP1, because Twister was all two-way passages, and this you can see has some dead ends. In fact, you don't want to go in there or you will get stuck permanently unless you have the yellow key. So this looks like it's going to be a kind of an item swapping maze. So let's just keep on going through. And you can't quite see perfectly, but this is actually another dead end down here. And it will get you stuck if you don't have the fire boots. So luckily I picked them up earlier, and I knew that from a little test recording. But after this, the rest of the set will be completely blind. Since, except for what I can recall from watching Tyler's stream, which is honestly not that much. I remember a few basic concepts of levels, and I remember one pair of level names, and that is literally all. I didn't see the whole thing start to finish, only about maybe half of it, mostly in the middle. And I definitely don't have a good enough memory to remember everything that happened in that stream. Anyway, it looks like I got several items, just need to find where they're used. And I'm also trying to sort of practice my boosting skills, even though I'm really not good at it, as you can hear from all the oofing. Just need to come back when we have the flippers, but now we've got all 4 keys, so locked doors shouldn't be a problem. This is one of those levels that seems really easy to play, yet challenging to optimize just because of all the boosting. It's amazing how much effect just a few force floors or ice tiles can have on that. I mean, for someone like me who doesn't really have boosting down consistently. That's why levels like Toolshed that should be dead simple to execute took me like 30 minutes or a little more. And that's why I don't go for, a huge number of bolds in any of the official sets, just the ones that seem doable.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Anyway, I think there's some
Mm.
portion of this level, like the
Mm.
whole upper right,
Mm.
that I haven't even been to yet, judging by where those chips are.
Mm.
We've got not that many to go. I still need, actually, I need to find the flippers. That's the important thing.
Mm.
And they're not here. They're
Mm.
actually a little below this
Mm.
section. I remember that.
Mm.
Actually, down here. Somehow I missed this passage the whole time.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Just gonna come
Mm.
around
Mm.
here and hit in. Will this be everything? It probably will. 3, 2, that's it. Alright, we're done. Once we get back to the exit, which should just be able to wrap around to.
Mm. Mm.
And we're out of here. Level 1 is done. We've been welcomed to the 21st century, or Ultimate Chip 6 as it were. And it was a nice introductory level. Not much of a brain burner, just pretty relaxing, walk around and pick things up kind of level. With some unusual aesthetics. Those little single ice tiles and the sort of wavy might not be the correct word. The paths are not straight for long. They tend to go up and down or side to side as they're moving. Kind of like that. Wait, onward to quantum tunneling. When all else seems hopeless, just push through. Inspired by Mika's Twice the Fun. So it just seems to be implying that if I just push a block, I can make it all the way through. But should I go through on the top or the bottom? Not sure. Let's try the bottom. Whoa, it's working. It's working. I got a chip. All right. So I guess here I just need to be careful not to do that while trapping a block against the upper wall. Same for the lower wall. Just run, 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 and you're not gonna die by sliding into water.
Mm.
So that's really nice. Thank you for the hint. I probably wouldn't have figured this out so easily without it.
Mm.
Now, definitely we'll want to remove this first before we start letting balls onto the slide. And judging by the theme of the level, I can probably just run through it. Oh, oh, that's bad. That didn't work. Well, that might not be the smartest idea. Okay, let's take it easy next time. Probably just need to react better at the end, but depending on how the balls were timed, I might not have been able to get out of there. It was probably what he intended for me to do, I just didn't do it right. Okay, so it looks like the first push through of the of either the middle blocks will lock the balls into that regular wave formation, which is easy to run through. And then you stay like that for the whole rest of the level until you get all the chips. Forgot to pick one up. Just grab it here. Let's just take it nice and easy. There's plenty of time. Let's go 2 at a time. Oh, whoops. And just completely fail. Let's not rush things.
Mm.
There we go.
Mm. Mm.
Probably not much different in lengths, hopefully. I don't know if the timing's any stricter. Through, probably not. I'm not like intending to play all these levels again in links, so I might not know, but I might try this one off screen just to see what it's like. Okay, now remember, remove this first. Now let's take these out 2 at a time. This kind of reminds me of a Japanese game show, except way easier. Well, this soccer going thing. It's like the chip removal. Just 10 orders of magnitude easier. Way simpler. Even that, though that's not nearly the hardest part of Japanese game show. And that should be all the bombs, and there's the exit at the end, just like I expected. Onward to Snowball Mountain. 100 chips in 100 seconds? Okay. And a lot of walkers. Considering this is level 3, I'm hoping that Jeffrey was kind and the walkers are not actually going to be in the way. It kind of looks like that. If I go up, there's nothing in the way. Same if I go right, same if I go left. It looks like the walkers are just there to scare you. Alright, I can get behind that. That's cool aesthetic. It's like there's snowflakes blowing around in the wind or something. Or snowballs being thrown. The wind's so strong it's just carrying the snowballs in a circle. Okay, we're way ahead of the timer here. This is not going to be a problem. And I see those blocks hiding in the corners next to chip sockets. And I have a sneaking suspicion that that's where we're going to want to end up. Probably push one and then win. We need one more group of chips. So let's try to systematically find them, but not in the... There we go. They're just hiding off screen. I'm going to say in a systematic way, but not a way that systematically skips a single location a bunch of times. So I think this is the exit. Am I right? If I'm not, I can step back. Up, I'm right. And we are onward to level 4. I've got to say, this set's warming up a in a lot more relaxing way than Josh L7 did. Josh L7 had some good beginning levels, though. Repetitive repetition. I think this is one of the first. It's more difficult, and it might take me some thinking to get it done. Believe that the theme is that there are multiple copies of this room, but I could be wrong. Anyway, looks like I can just bridge in to get this chip and the keys. That is not where I meant to step. I think I accidentally boosted while I was trying to step up. I accidentally boosted left. Now, since we have flippers, we're not going to want to step on the thief right after picking up the flippers, of course. So maybe we'll be entering the teleport that's to the right instead of the one that's to the left? I don't know. Assuming that the name implies that there are multiple rooms laid out exactly like this, that would make sense as something to do. Because if we step left into another copy of this room, we drown without the flippers. So it seems that stepping right is the way to go. We might go into another copy of this room that's further to the left or offset up one row. Something like that. We have 2 red keys and 1 chip. So let's pick this up. Try heading to the right. And then as I expected, we stepped into another copy of the same room. We're going to have... Each time we do this, we're going to end up with 1 additional key. 1 additional red key, that is, to be specific. So let's see what that leads us. Oh, there's a difference, actually. The bomb was in the middle last time. Now it's over to the right. That's a nice touch. Did it again. Okay, I'm probably just going to edit out getting through the first room because it is literally the same as what you've seen before. And I don't need to show you it again. Alright, we're back. Back to the second room. Just need to clone 4 blocks. Just don't step left into the teleport. Just go up and then down. It's that simple. Up, down. Okay, so we've netted 2 extra red keys. So that And also, at this rate of chip collecting, the next room should be our last. Let's see if it is. Looks that way. And it looks like we're not even gonna need those extra red keys. I'm not sure why they're there. I guess just a little optimism. Whoa, oh, this is different. The block's cloning on the right now. That doesn't change much actually. Let's just go here and also the bomb was moved all the way to the right. Yeah, the rooms look like they're offset a little bit to allow the teleporter to take you to the next one. Offset vertically. Pick this up. No need for the last red key. Just grab these and we get out of here. I wonder if there's some kind of secret I'm missing. It's possible. I wouldn't put it past Jeffrey. It would explain maybe why those extra red keys are there. But, well, maybe I'll check that out off camera and report back with what I find. Fifth level, key free. Oh, I remember this one actually. This is a maze, two parts, picking up keys on one side and using them on the other. And there's a sort of path between them that requires you to have no keys, if I remember correctly. Let's just get through here. See what we have to deal with. Nothing. Can't do anything at all on the right side, on the left side. We do get fire boots really early, and yes, here's the key-free section. Can't have any. But once again, there's nothing at all to do until we pick up fire boots. So I guess we'll be alternating between picking up an item on the right side, picking up keys on the left side, and using those keys to get chips and more items on the right side. We need 30 chips. Is that all of them? I think it might be. Looks like we'll get flippers eventually. Let's just take everything that we can because there are so many locks. I'd be astounded if we can't spend all the keys. Okay, this is nice and simple. We're just getting 2 of each. It should be easy to remember. And it looks like we really need to get a green key if at all possible, except it's behind the socket. Okay, we really need to get flippers if at all possible. Do we? Looks like it. Need to go there. I can't really see where the flippers might be if there are any. Just don't see them on screen. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna have to explore then. I guess I'll explore the top section. Can get a little ways in. I'm all out of blue. Nah, I'm not gonna get anywhere. Not really gonna get anywhere this time. Okay, so that wasn't right. Let's see what is here. Oh, the flippers. Yeah, the flippers are behind the green door. So maybe I am supposed to pick up that green key. I need to find a way to get to it immediately, if at all possible. Looks like it would take a lot of keys to get. Alright, let's try this again. Nothing to do here. Did I miss a way to get more keys? Can I still can only get the ones right in this area. I can't get past the ice. Can grab it and then wait, there are no keys that I can pick up without an item, are there? Because that would make a lot of sense if there were. Oh, of course. Oh, I'm silly. I just missed that little inlet. Okay. So I can't get up here, but I can get down below. Now I have 2 of each key. Now I've got 3 of each. Got I'm not even gonna be able to count at this point. It would be nice for if we had the CC2 feature that tells you how many keys you have. I'm just gonna grab all the keys. We'll probably find ways to use them. This is just level 5. I don't know if it's strict and you have to be absolutely perfect with your keys. I hope not. But yeah, Chip Challenge 2 definitely makes these multi-key levels a lot less stressful. Especially, well, key arithmetic for one example. Even though as a creator, I know how to do it so it's not stressful for me, it's still a nice peace of mind in Chip Challenge 2. Yeah, we definitely want to get this green key. Without it, we can't do much in the other room because the flippers require the green key. Now we can just use these spares to get in as far as we can. And let's grab this because it opens up the exit at the same time as giving us a chip. And we can dig in here. Just be careful of running out of keys of a certain color, trying to open a door, and oofing into a fire because you didn't. It would be like blue chorus fire, but key version. And with that, we have literally just one door to go. Wow. One door to go, and I'm pretty sure we have plenty of keys to get with. So we go here. I better be able to get all these chips over here. So I don't really need to go after keys, so I might actually avoid some of them. Even though I don't think I have to. Just one chip left, and that gets us the last of the chips once we get over to the right side, and there's not really any other thing we have to worry about, just going to the exit afterwards. Pick this up, get out, and we're through! We are free of key free. Alright, nice level. Ooh, sneaking in the back door. This is fun because it has a little backstory to it, and it actually helped Jeffrey design this level a bit. He showed me the basic template for the level, and he gave me two versions to pick from, which had different numbers of teeth in them, if I remember correctly. And we ultimately went with a 3-teeth version because I think the 2 teeth was going to be too easy and 4 was too difficult. And we also, I think, changed it so the teeth were required. Though I could be getting that wrong. That could have been always true. But basically, you want to get the teeth to blow up bombs to get you these chips because there are 2 locks of each color, but only 1 key of each color. And guess what? While I was busy getting that chip, another teeth just walked into a different bomb, and it's completely the wrong one because it's the green lock bomb, which I already could have gotten with the green key without losing the green key. So we're all done for. Let's just choice between teeth or water. At least I'll feed something if I die on a teeth. There. Okay, back to business. Now we want to avoid provoking this bottom left teeth into hitting that green lock bomb. So let's just do this nice and easy. Should only get 1 teeth really coming after us. See, the other 2 are still stuck. So blue lockdown, need to do a red, which is super easy, right here. And then a yellow. And it looks like we've got a choice here. I'll take the bottom one because I saw it first. There. It's done. Now it's the easy part, just picking up all the keys and all the chips. There's some nice symmetry here. I know symmetry isn't always desirable. Sometimes it can be a little overdone, but I think here it works pretty nicely. It's not perfect symmetry, it's more like radial symmetry. Well, that is symmetry. It's just not typical line symmetry. Got 1 chip left. It's complex enough so that it definitely took a little effort to build these little chip sockets going around the outside. And we have our exit, which is right in the middle. I actually like this cross pattern of sockets that lead to the exit in the middle. I'm not sure I've done this before, but it's kind of cool. Let's get out of here. And very good. Very good level, Jeffrey. And now we're on to Tonberry Estates. This has a cool opening puzzle. I remember that bit. It's a Sokoban with teleports. And it's a lot more clever than, say, Teleblock. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Or not remember. Let's figure out how to do this. Clearly, I need to teleport left to get this block out of here at some point. Do I want to do it right away, though? I'm not sure. Let's just try something new. If you do this, you can partial post. Does that lead you anywhere? Maybe the secret? Nope. Okay. It was worth trying, though. This can go... This will have to go left at some point, yes. So I'll put a block in the middle row, and I can put it to this button. Then I can push this one up. Have it there. Put the block here. And then... No. This block... I can't put a block on this button and keep it there until these other blocks have been taken through the teleport because I need the space to turn around and push them up. So that will have to wait a little. Put that there. Then I can go up through myself. Put that one up. So put it here. Put it here. A block here and a block here. What can I do with that? Assuming I just have that, then it's simple. Okay, yeah. So push this here and here. Then we go up here, push that here. Then we can just leave those where they are for now. Get this one started on its way to the teleport. It's ready to go. And then it comes through. There, nice opening puzzle. I definitely like it. Like block and teleport puzzles that aren't just partial posts but are actual Sokobans, those are cool and not so common. Looks like we have an alternating maze that's going to change. I'm not sure I want to go down there yet. I probably want flippers before I go down there because it looks like there's a lot of water. If that's at all possible. This, let's see. Yeah, well, I definitely need flippers to go in there. That's obvious. There's nothing else to get right here. What if I hit this button? What do I get? I don't think it actually opens up anything in this area that's useful for me. Looks like it'll be used at the end to direct that fireball, maybe. So I guess I'll go down through this recessed wall. It seems to be my only option. Either way, no matter which configuration this toggle switch is in, if I come through these two force floors to the left above me, I'll be able to get back to the button. So that should be fine and not a sort of cook trap. Let's head in. Hopefully I didn't get this wrong. Just some simple glider dodging, nothing too bad. Alright, we're getting a blue key, that's something. Just need to time this. And... yep. Okay, opening this from the top seems like a bad idea because the fireball will then get stuck in the little flipper divot when it gets released. And I think the fireball has to make its way to the fire boots when I release it. So any other slot is probably okay. But this one seems the safest. I feel like there's the least chance that it'll cause trouble later. Didn't plan out everything perfectly though, so I could be wrong. Now I think we go back in there through this recessed wall. Let's get some chips we missed and get to the upper left. There. Ah! Well, I should have paid attention to the fact that removing the chip would change the glider pattern. That was silly. Well, this puzzle will go much faster now that we already know what we're doing. Let's just get this going. Put these in position and put the last one in position. Done. Okay. No need to touch the toggle buttons for now. If I had face cam on, you would have seen me jump a little there. I tend to do that when I mess up because a monster unexpectedly hits me because it did something I didn't expect, even though I should have expected it to do that. Like honestly, I'm more likely to be startled that way by a glider or a fireball, but if it's a walker or a blob, I'll just kind of accept it as fate. Oops, it hit me. Let's see, so the correct way to do this is to, how do you get that chip? Because as soon as a glider is hitting it from the left, there's also a glider in the way past it. So can you run through there? Actually, I think you might have enough time. Let's try this. Oh yeah, plenty of time to get between them. Hmm. Never quite certain because there are glider patterns that are impossible to dodge, like Mr. McCallahan Presents had one. It was impossible to dodge until you used the lock, I believe, or got rid of a lock to change it, or something similar to that. Or you could only go through in one direction. I don't remember all the details. It looked like you could be able to get in and grab a chip, but you basically just, there was no way. They'd always be in the way. Alright. So, wonder what the Tonberries are in this level. Just all the monsters in general? Or the bugs and Paramecia? I don't know. I know that they are a Final Fantasy enemy and they're considered quite troublesome to deal with. That's my very limited knowledge of what they are. Okay, we're close to done. We can start planning how we're going to take care of this fireball. The answer is, if we have the switches, the walls in this configuration, and we send it through, it's going to loop here for a while. And if we switch the walls, so that these open ones are closed, it's going to kind of bounce back here for a while. And then we can, with good timing, switch the walls again. It'll come down here so that the ones that are currently open are open again. It'll come down here. We need to time it well again, and it'll hit the bomb. So just some good timing is all it takes. Once again, careful which locker move. I don't want it to interfere, but actually I don't think it would interfere in that case. Let's see if I can get this right. At least the fireball's not going to come down here because this force floor will stop that from happening. Now we actually pick up the chips. Kind of have to guess at the timing because it's off screen. So just try to be reasonable, I suppose. Just make educated guesses to where it is. You just switch it 3 times, I believe, because I need to end with these off. Yes, and you switch a total of 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that didn't work. Switched it the third time a little too early. I guess you switched it more times, actually. Okay, now it's stuck in a U, so I'll just get it there. Oh, okay, it's going to go over and down, and then I'll try switching it now. Hmm. What did I do wrong? Switch it, and then switch it again to get it through here. And then it came back for some reason. There's actually plenty of time to do these switches. Okay, I want to switch it while it's going up. Now, that should be a good time to switch it now. And as soon as I see it hit down, really? What is going wrong? Oh, it must be going through here. I'm being a little too fast. or not fast enough. Should be coming through here, coming through the top, going right down. Then once these walls are closed, it'll go right down. Then I need to switch this. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be about right. There. Now I need to switch it. And switch it again. Up. Ah, messed it up. Now it's going all the way back. Switched it. Now where is it? Oh, all the way back to the beginning. Now we're in this again. There. There. Okay, I'm just gonna come up here. Switch it! Switch it! Okay. A little more rapid fire than I'd actually prepared for. And there we go. Tonberry Estates is done. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time when we get started on with, oh, in case just in case, which looks pretty interesting. Some nice designs so far. Password fail. I saw that, Jeffrey. I saw that.